In today's video, I'm going to be comparing Singapore's MRT train system, or Mass Rapid Transit, with Hong Kong's MTR, or Mass Transit Rail. Okay, first up, the name. MRT and MTR. I mean, seriously guys? Despite being in geographically different time zones, you've decided to stick to the same time as each other, but you couldn't align your train names. I swear, whoever chose this just did it to confuse people that spend time in both cities. Next up is the look of the trains. As you can see here, Singapore chooses bright colours for its trains and its seats, and the seats are made out of plastic. Hong Kong, on the other hand, has chosen a far less colourful design for its trains and prefers stainless steel metal seats for you to sit on. Next up is cost. Both trains cost roughly the same, although Hong Kong tends to be cheaper for shorter journeys at about 60 cents versus Singapore's dollar, whereas it tends to be more expensive for longer journeys, costing up to several dollars, whereas Singapore's cap out at $2. All prices in USD. Next is how you get to the trains. Whilst both countries make liberal use of escalators, it should be noted that in Singapore, these tend to go down as well as up, whereas in Hong Kong, they're far more likely to just go up, leaving you with stairs as your means to get down to the platform. Do also note that in Singapore, you stand on the left, whereas in Hong Kong, you stand on the right. Singapore is definitely the outlier here. Most of the world stands on the right. One thing that both systems have in common is that there are doors separating you from the train the vast majority of the time. There are virtually no completely exposed platforms in either country. Now, as to which one is better, I'm afraid there's no clear winner. These are both solid first world train systems that are not only clean and efficient, but very cheap relative to local incomes. If I absolutely had to pick a winner, it would probably be Singapore, because they tend to have slightly more seats in my experience. But it's a really close call. These are both excellent forms of public transport I'd highly recommend.